Wait, what the? Oh, for crying out loud. I find it unbelievable that Gabe told Dylan in the comments that Violet used her magic wand to revive Rachel and Penelope last week Thursday, and he also told him that it happened off camera. Dad.
Yes, Elara, I heard everything loud and clear. I can't believe Violet would do this to save Penelope and Rachel's lives. They were supposed to be dead from being killed by Taboo, because she revived her with a bandana after Radiant poisoned her to death. I'd better tell Zeta about this.
That's an awesome idea, Dad. She would love to hear everything.
Zeta, you're gonna be so mad when I tell you this, but Gabe recently told Dylan in the comments that Penelope and Rachel were being brought back to life by Violet using her magic wand, which was last week Thursday.
I knew it. Gabe shouldn't have said anything to Dylan in the comments about Penelope and Rachel. And how dare Violet use her magic wand to bring them back simply because they were killed by Taboo. Don't worry, Mr. Vince, I am going to use my potions to make Violet's magic wand stop working. And tomorrow morning, when you are ready to take your daughter and her friends to the cafeteria for breakfast, please remember to take me there, so I can make a phone call to Christopher and ask him to send Violet to Grytviken.
Fantastic idea, Zeta. I will remember that tomorrow morning.
Thank you, Mr. Vince.
No way. If I go to Grytviken, I will get sick from the cold weather, and I will end up catching a cold and I will have a flu.
I know, Violet. I know. Don't worry. Tomorrow morning, I will give Elara a call on my phone and tell her to stop Zeta for me. And I hope your phone gets fixed from what happened last week.
Oh, thank you, Sasha. You're the best.
Oh, good morning, Sasha. How was your sleep?
It was great, Elara. How about you?
It was awesome. So what is it you want to tell me?
Elara, you will not be happy when I tell you this, but I think Zeta is going to make a phone call to Christopher and ask him to send my friend Violet to Grytviken.
What? Are you serious? Why would Zeta want to do that? Doesn't she realize that Grytviken is too cold for Violet, and she can end up with a flu? Don't worry, Sasha. I won't allow Zeta to force Christopher to send your friend there. I'm going to give the waiters who live in New York City a call right now.
Oh, thank you, Elara. Bye, and I'll see you once we get to school.
Thanks, Mr. Vince, for bringing me here.
It's my pleasure, Zeta. Always happy to help.
Good morning, this is Christopher speaking. Who's calling me?
Good morning, Christopher. This is Zeta the Sorceress. I'm calling to confirm that Violet used her magic wand to resurrect Penelope and Rachel on September 18th. So I would like you to send her to Grytviken, please.
I'm sorry, Zeta, but I'm afraid I can't do that. Besides, Grytviken might be too cold for Violet, so she can't go. And by the way, Trinity is inviting me to her 13th birthday celebration on the 7th of October, so I must go there.
You can go there after you send Violet to Grytviken. And never mind about the weather being cold.
Come on, Zeta. Violet will find the weather in Grytviken to be too chilly, and for the record, she will become sick.
Christopher, didn't I tell you not to talk about the weather in Grytviken? Violet needs to go there, because she revived Penelope and Rachel.
Well, Zeta, she did the right thing, because they got killed by Taboo 2 weeks ago.
I don't care. And for your information, the reason Rachel and Penelope got killed by Taboo was because she revived her with a bandana after Radiant poisoned her. Now, for crying out loud, do as I tell you.
Alright, Zeta, this is getting on my nerves now. I am not going to send Violet to Grytviken, and that's final.
Christopher, for the last time, she's going to Grytviken, because she resuscitate Penelope and Rachel with her magic wand. So,
Zeta, enough. Christopher is not going to send Violet to Grytviken, and that's the end of it.
I honestly have to agree with my brother, and also, we haven't seen Z for a year. We're still worried about her.
kids, stop worrying about Z. She got executed along with Zauna by Carl in August 2024, because they sent Lucy and the Alanastiums to Grytviken instead of her parents and the Adamantiums. Now please let me finish making a phone call to Christopher, because I am almost done.
Our kids are right. In August 2024, Zee and Zauna had the right to send Lucy and the Alanastiums to Grytviken, because they tried to ruin Chloe's birthday. Furthermore, the weather in Grytviken is too cold for Violet, so she is unable to go there. Additionally, she did the right thing by using her magic to bring Penelope and Rachel back, because they got killed by Dabu on the 15th of September, so we suggest you leave Christopher alone and let him rest.
Come on, I've already told your kids that I'm almost finished with Christopher. Violet Bryant needs to be punished, therefore you have to let me finish phoning him. And for Zee and Zauna, they were supposed to be sending Mr. and Mrs. Van Pelt and the Adamantiums to Grytviken rather than just a daughter named Lucy and the Alanastiums. And stop talking about the weather in Grytviken. How many times do I have to tell you? Violet has to go there, because she brought Penelope and Rachel back to life when she knew very well that they were supposed to be dead. And guess what? Mr. Vince has already phoned the League of Entitled Karens to get Violet's suitcase ready. So first, they can pack everything up in her room. Second, they can call the Air Canada van to come and take her suitcase to the Air Canada plane. Third, they can tell Violet to pack her things in her backpack. Fourth, they can tell her to let her parents and her brother Gavin know that she's leaving home. Fifth, she can enjoy her flight from Toronto to Miami, Florida in the United States. Sixth, she can travel on the Aerolíneas Argentinas aircraft to Buenos Aires, Argentina. Seventh, she can have a good flight to Ushuaia, Argentina. And finally, someone can take her on the cruise ship to see the land of Grytviken. So no, I refuse to leave Christopher alone until he can do as I say.
Zeta, enough already. Violet doesn't want to go to Grytviken, because we think she might be sick from the cold weather.
And I told you multiple times to stop talking about the weather in Grytviken. Gosh, you are starting to piss me off already. I swear to God, if I have to keep repeating this over and over, I am going to lose control. And no, I'm not kidding. Now let me finish calling Christopher, so I can make a final word with him about sending Violet to Grytviken. Hey. I said let me finish phoning Christopher, so I can ask him to send Violet to Grytviken.
Yes, Zeta, we know you're angry, so I'm afraid I am going to have to call the police to arrest Christopher, because he refused to listen to you after you told him to send Violet to Grytviken.
Excellent idea, Miss Trunchbull.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but why is Miss Trunchbull calling the police on Christopher?
Sasha, it's because he disrespected Ada after she literally told him to transfer Violet to Grytviken. And do you have something to say?
Unfortunately, yes, Mr. Morris, I do. You see, I gave Elara a call and told her everything about Violet, so she agreed and tell the waiters from New York City in the United States to prevent Zeta from forcing Christopher to send my friend to Grytviken.
You did what?
You ungrateful little brat. We can't believe you would do this to Zeta in order to keep your friend home and safe from being sent to Grytviken. We just took a call from Mr. Vince and he told us to get your friend's suitcase ready. But no, you literally had to ruin it.
That's correct. So Sasha, for this, we're going to give you one more chance. So you better be careful. If you keep doing it, you will suffer the consequences. And no matter how much you try, you will never be able to get it. Now, if you don't mind, we have to leave. Stop. Right there. Christopher, you are under arrest for not listening to Zeta after she literally told you to send Violet to Grytviken. You have the right to remain silent. Now follow us to the police station, where you can be imprisoned till November.
That's right. So what are you waiting for? Let's go.
We're sorry to bother you officers, but Christopher is invited to Trinity's birthday party next week.
Yes, what my sister said.
Well, that's too bad, because he should have considered it before he made the decision to disregard Zeta's advice. We're leaving now. Alright class. I know I am your substitute teacher for Miss Green, since she got fired for nothing. Anyways, as you've realized already, May isn't here anymore.
Where is she?
May was a happy 12-year-old girl, until she was starving too much. So I'm afraid last night, while she was sleeping in bed, she died.
Wait, what?
Sadly, Sasha, yes. But she had a very long life, and loved you all very much.
But it was my job to make sure that May would get any meals.
I know, Violet. I'm really sorry. But May didn't get a chance to make it in time. When someone dies, they don't come back. So I'm afraid we won't be able to see May again.
No, this can't be happening. May is my cousin, and she's too young to die like this.
I understand how you feel, Sadie. I am so sorry for your loss. And Spyro told me on the news that her funeral starts at 12 p.m. on Saturday, October 4th.
I understand. So may I please have a break for a while?
Yes, Sadie, you may have a break.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Hughes.
Anytime, Sadie.
Mrs. Hughes, will it be okay if I borrow your phone? Because my friend Sasha told me that she heard Miss Trunchbull calling the police on Christopher in order to have him arrested.
Oh my god. Yes, Violet, you may.
Oh, thank you.
That's very nice of you, Mrs. Hughes.
Miss Trunchbull, why did you call the police to arrest Christopher?
Because Violet, he refused to listen to Zeta when she ordered him to send you to Grytviken.
Indeed. Additionally, it's because you used your magic wand to bring Penelope and Rachel back to life when you knew they should have died.
Yes, I concur. And as for your friend Sasha, she had officially ruined the League of Entitled Karen's job by making an important phone call to Ella to dial the waiters who live in New York City in the United States to prevent me from forcing Christopher to send you to Grytviken. Now listen to me, very carefully. You were not supposed to bring Penelope and Rachel back to life with your magic wand. Therefore, I had to use my potions to make it stop working. So we needed to give your friend Sasha another opportunity. Because if she does it again, she will bear the penalties. Now you listen here, Zeta. Violet made the right decision to revive Penelope and Rachel, because they got killed by Taboo on September 15th. Also, she will find the weather in Grytviken to be too cold for her, so she is unable to go. And for the record, as Christopher stated, she will end up with a cold and a flu. Okay, this is really starting to get on my nerves. What part of stop talking about the weather in Grytviken do everybody else not understand? When I asked Christopher to send Violet there, he was expecting to listen. I swear to fucking God, if you say the weather in Grytviken is too cold for Violet one more time, I'm going to lose it. I mean it. Zeta, watch your language. Nobody wants to hear it. Who cares? I can say whatever I want. And what do you think you're doing? Zeta, Mr. Hernandez and Mrs. Clementine are joining me on the call, and they want to have a conversation with you.
Thank you, Mrs. Hughes. So yeah, Zeta, I've already hired Miss Green, and I think she will come back to this school tomorrow.
That's right. You had no right to fire Miss Green just because she was making sure May would eat any meals due to her hunger.
And I previously told May that she wouldn't have any food to eat until Alan restored his channel.
Zeta, stop it. Alan doesn't deserve to get his channel back, because he made so many bad things to other people in the past.
Exactly. And I've already reminded all the students that May is dead. Good. That's what she gets. As for Sadie, she needs to forget about seeing her cousin and start thinking about focusing on her future.
Zeta, we said, stop! Sadie doesn't want to forget about her cousin May, because she loves her so much.
And I am not going to keep saying it for Christ's sake. I want to make sure that Sadie has a great time in the future and forget about her cousin May.
Oh, for goodness sakes, Zeta,
Just stop it already. Sadie really wants to see May again, and I think they will have a wonderful time together in the future. And I am going to say it one last time. Don't even think about calling Linda or Janice to send Violet to Grytviken, because she will catch a flu from the cold weather.
Oh my freaking God. I have told you multiple times to stop talking about the fucking weather in Grytviken. So you know what, that's it, I've had quite enough of this bullshit. I'm going to my goddamn lair to calm me down, and I don't want to deal with this crap anymore. So bye for now.
Whoa, Zeta has completely lost it.
I know, Violet.